So far, we have been using command line interface for programming Sqlite. So there are very popular open source programs like Sqlite Browser, which offers a graphical user interface and a wide range of platform support. And it is also being actively developed. And I like the community since they have open sourced each and every line of code that they have written so far. And it was developed by these two popular people, and heartfelt thanks to them for open sourcing it. If you go to the top of the web page, you could see a button which directly takes you to the GitHub page, where the community has about close to 2,745 commits and 18 branches and 91 contributors to this powerful DB browser. So for this reason, I'll use this Sqlite browser. Of course, there are other browsers, but I kind of drink a lot of open source juice, so I prefer going with open source. Since I have already copied it, I don't have to do it again. If you have a Windows or Macintosh or a Linux, you'll have an appropriate version of the executable. If you are using a Macintosh version, it has to verify the developer of the app. It might throw a small warning. Just ignore and open, since we can trust the open source community that blindly. So once the app is open, you can connect your database by clicking on the open database, or you can create a new database. So I will connect my database here. Androidabcd is my database, and I have 2 tables in that database, and I don't have any views or triggers as of now. And I have 3 columns in the SQL master. One is ID and numbers to ignore, and subscriber name and all of that. And here in this program, you can actually add a record, just insert into whatever the command that we used to do in the command line interface. We can do it in the graphical interface. So this is much more user friendly and quicker. We don't have a lot of typing there, and command line interface is always powerful, but a little slower to type all that for a lazy guy like me. And if you look at it, let me switch to Androidabcd database, and we have SQL master, and let me select all the value from SQL master, and oops, I forgot. So we have 4 data. That's because we have not written the changes into our SQL file. After you entering data, you have to write it. So write changes is a must. So let me add one more data element, and I'll press the write changes button. Tom Cruise. Then write changes, it's here. Yes. Now if you go to the command line interface and look at what are the changes, if you execute the same command, you will see Tom Cruise and everything here. And by using our mode command, we can customize our data the way it looks. And if you want headers on, you can turn it on. In case if you don't want, you can turn it off. So we have to do all of that to have a table like this, and we can change or alter the table by going into SQL master, and here I will modify the table, which is nothing but alter the table. What I'll do, I'll change from numbers to ignore to numbers to count. So I'll just OK it, and I'll write the changes. And if I execute the same table, we will see numbers to count. Thank you for watching.